Christina Randall is a 37-year-old lifestyle and fashion YouTuber who owns one of the most successful YouTube channels. And she boasts a huge subscriber base, thanks to her excellent quality content. Christina's videos are mostly about fashion hauls, vegan cooking tips, and beauty tips. As a famous YouTuber, she's become a source of inspiration to her fans, which is a huge reason for her channel's success. She shares many inspirational stories through her channel, but she also shares commentary on different events that are happening around the world. Some of the commentaries include coverage of many viral events, mysterious happenings, and all trending events. If you'd like to learn more things about the happenings around the whole Amber Heard case, this channel would be perfect for you. She offers extensive coverage of other life events like true crime, cannibal cases, life in prison, and crazy story times on different life happenings, among other kinds of coverage. In other words, anything controversial happening in the country or a specific state will be covered, and it will be covered by Christina Randall. So if you'd like some unbiased opinions about different civil and criminal cases, trials, and other trending stories, Christina Randall's channel has all the inside scoops, and of course an unbiased outsider's opinion. Her YouTube career has been on the rise, with her videos gaining extensive views. Away from the controversial videos and her take on different events, she also boasts several videos covering fashion hauls, vegan foods, and cooking videos, as well as beauty tips. Biography. Christina Randall is a YouTuber who was born on October 16, 1984, in the United States. She is of multiracial descent, and though she's quite reserved about her family's history, she's recently shared great insights about her family. She notes that she was born in a family full of love and care, and got pretty much everything a child could ever imagine. Her childhood played an unquestionably pivotal role in her future. And though she doesn't share much about her childhood or education, she seems to be very well educated. While little is known about her education, one particularly popular thing is her arrest and prison record. It's public record that she was arrested at the age of 21 and sentenced to 3 years in state prison for public intoxication, robbery, theft, criminal offenses, as well as escape from juvenile facilities where she had been held. She left prison with just $30 to her name. After imprisonment in the state of Florida, she stayed at a women's shelter temporarily, 8 hours away from her family and friends. And in 2008, she decided to turn things around and sew back her life together. She started with menial jobs, and afterwards, she enrolled herself in college, hoping to be a social worker. Unfortunately, her chances of getting hired at the Pensacola hospital fell through. She was turned down for no reason. But she didn't lose hope. She dusted and picked herself up and created her YouTube channel in 2016. She used the channel to share her prison experiences. And soon after, she introduced a lifestyle section where she offered tips and advice on different things about life. However, we know a little more about Christina Randall today. One notable thing is that, since her birth, she's led an adventurous life. For starters, when she was 1, her mother, who didn't have custody of her at the time, grabbed her from Florida before fleeing to Mexico with a man whom she was involved with, but also involved in drug trafficking. Her mom was a dancer, and in the next 17 months she suffered emotional trauma in their hands. She was burned and sexually assaulted, just to name a few. She was also locked in the bathroom, her head in the toilet, and the guy also hit her a lot. So she had to be rushed to the hospital for all the bleeding. Unfortunately, at the tender age of 3, her mom left her at the hospital, and the hospital staff in Pensacola had to reach out to her grandmother, who took her in and cared for her well. We imagine that these experiences are what led her to prison and why she had a troubled childhood. Away from Christina Randall's life in prison, she married Jeremy Randall, with whom she has 2 sons, 18-year-old Jordan and 8-year-old Jaden. She feels very lucky and very deep in love, and the couple support each other very well. Networth. Christina Randall runs a successful channel with over 1.2 million subscribers and more than 134 million video views. The channel was created in 2016, and she earns at least $288,000 annually. But that's not her only source of income, as she also earns from brand collaborations and sponsorships. And so her net worth is much more than that estimate.